With the rise of TikTok's influence on music, it has opened the door for old songs to find a new audience and come back to relevance. In this video, we'll look at every song that came back to the charts in 2025. Paper Planes by MIA. MIA's iconic late 2000s hit Paper Planes experienced a big resurgence in 2025, topping the Billboard TikTok charts on January 11. Originally released in 2007 as a single from a critically acclaimed album Kala, the song quickly became a global hit and ended up peaking on number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100. Celebrated for its unique blend of sounds, it has really stood the test of time. Its distinctive hook, with the gunshot sound effects and cash register noises, has lasted after it became a meme. Did you know Diplo produced the song? The origins of Paper Planes are rooted in MIA's experiences as an immigrant and her take on the perception of foreigners, particularly in post-9/11 America. The song's renewed virality on TikTok in early 2025 introduced it to a new generation and brought it to the top of the TikTok charts. Users adopted the song for various trends. It even had a dance challenge. Its ability to resonate with a new generation nearly 2 decades after its release speaks volumes about its enduring cultural impact and timeless sound. Headlock by Imogen Heap. Imogen Heap's ethereal track Headlock quietly but steadily made its way onto the charts in 2025, entering the Billboard Hot 100 and number 100 on January 25, 2025. It continued its surprising ascent, re-entering at number 82 on March 8, 2025, and then coming back at number 95 on April 5. It found new life on streaming platforms. It was originally the standout track from her critically acclaimed 2005 album Speak For Yourself because of its innovative electronic production and deeply personal songwriting. It sounds familiar. The song talks about emotional struggles in a relationship, and it showcases her mastery of sound design and ability to make timeless songs. While the song was a fan favorite, it was never a major mainstream hit. At the beginning of the year, Headlock returned to the charts because it was discovered by a new generation on TikTok. In this era of music, songs with a unique atmospheric quality often find new life as background music for aesthetic videos. Headlock's organic growth in popularity, as new listeners discovered and shared it, shows that quality songs only need time to find their moment. She Will by Lil Wayne featuring Drake. Lil Wayne's 2011 collaboration with Drake, She Will, made a powerful return to the charts in 2025, topping the Billboard TikTok charts on February 8, 2025. It was a major hit when it was originally released, serving as a single for Lil Wayne's very successful album The Carter 4. It peaked at number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100. It spent 21 weeks on the charts and went on to be certified 4 times platinum in the US. It was released at the peak of the YMCMB era, where Wayne, Drake, and Nicki Minaj were ruling the rap game. When She Will was first released, it built anticipation for The Carter 4, the album that followed the critical and commercial hype of The Carter 3. Lil Wayne was really pushing Drake at the time, and Drake was on every hook. The re-entry of the song on the Billboard TikTok charts in 2025 was because the instrumental became the background to a viral dance challenge. It never managed to come back to the Hot 100, but topping the TikTok charts showed its enduring impact as it was able to take over social media 14 years after its initial release. Again by Fetty Wap. Fetty Wap's Again made a surprising re-entry on the charts in 2025, landing at number 41 on February 15. Originally released in 2015 as a single from his self-titled debut album, the song was a follow-up to his massive breakthrough hits like Trap Queen and My Way. Again maintained the signature sound that propelled Fetty Wap to superstardom, with those melodic raps and distinct ad-libs. It went on to peak at number 33 back in 2015. Fetty Wap's career seems to be over now, after he was sentenced to a lot of years in prison. But a decade ago, he had a historic 2015, dropping hit after hit and being named Billboard's biggest new artist of the year. While Again wasn't as big as Trap Queen, it continued his momentum at the time. The sudden resurgence of the song in 2025 was because it went viral on TikTok, topping the discontinued Billboard TikTok charts for 1 week. That reintroduced the song to a completely new generation that never knew it existed and who are not outside in Fetty Wap's prime. I would like RGF Island to come back from that era. All the Stars by Kendrick Lamar and SZA. All the Stars, the powerful collaboration between the undefeated duo Kendrick Lamar and SZA, made a significant return to the charts, re-entering at number 14 on February 22, 2025. That was because they performed the song at the Super Bowl halftime show. It was originally released in 2018 as the lead single from the highly anticipated soundtrack from Marvel's groundbreaking film Black Panther. It was a hit at the time, peaking at number 31 on the Billboard Hot 100, but it got its new peak this year. It is one of the standout tracks from that era, as it was always on the Spotify charts, even way before the Super Bowl. Now sitting on 2.4 billion Spotify streams. The song has sneak disses against Drake, and people started revisiting it after the beef. It also had that ethereal hook from SZA, which made it both commercially and artistically appealing. All the Stars had widespread critical acclaim and numerous accolades, including nominations for Best Original Song at the Golden Globes and Oscars, as well as 4 Grammy Award nominations. His 2025 re-entry on the charts shows his continued relevance, as it is the highlight for Kendrick and SZA's Grand National Stadium Tour. Anxiety by Sleepy Hollow featuring Doechii. Sleepy Hollow's Anxiety was a local hit when it was first released in 2023 on Sleepy Hollow's album Boy Meets World. The hook was a sample from a little-known Doechii song that was released on YouTube back in November 2019. The hook started to go viral on TikTok after it was used as a background to that dancing scene from The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. It found its way back onto the charts in 2025, entering the Hot 100 at number 45 on March 15. After it started gaining traction, Doechii released it officially on March 4, 2025, adding it to the deluxe version of Alligator Bites Never Heal. Then it went on to become a huge hit, entering the charts at the end of March, and eventually peaking at number 9 on the Hot 100. It has already reached more than 300 million streams on Spotify. The song has had a polarizing reception on social media, with many hating its sample of the classic 2011 hit Somebody That I Used to Know and her careless representation of anxiety. TikTok revived both versions, Sleepy Hollow's drill banger and Doechii's bedroom-made track. Fortnite by Taylor Swift featuring Post Malone. Taylor Swift's collaboration with Post Malone, Fortnite, made a significant re-entry on the charts in 2025, landing at number 33 on April 26, 2025. It was released as a lead single from her 11th studio album, The Tortured Poets Department, back in April 2024. The song was an instant hit, breaking the record for the highest single-day streams on Spotify, going on to peak at number 1 on the Hot 100. Following her highly publicized Eras tour and the 17-week run at the top of the Billboard 200 from her latest album, Taylor has been kinda quiet this year. But when she released the 7-inch vinyl for Fortnite on Record Store Day, it boosted the song and led to it re-entering the Billboard Hot 100. The power of Taylor's dedicated fanbase is amazing. I mean, she was able to use their outrage at her injustice to re-record her albums to get huge sales, and then buy back her original masters to make more money off those too. Legendary businesswoman. Ribs by Lorde. Lorde's deeply beloved track Ribs made a surprising return to the charts in 2025, re-entering at number 99 on May 10, 2025. The song was a fan favorite from her critically acclaimed debut album Pure Heroin, originally released in 2013. It was always known as one of her most underrated songs, with its atmospheric synth-pop sound and the passage of time, which made it a coming-of-age classic. She famously wrote the song after attending a party where she experienced a profound feeling of being deeply connected to her friends and realizing that they would eventually grow older and drift apart. The main reason of the song's comeback to the charts was because of course, TikTok. Its melancholic vibe made it ideal for nostalgic edits. Ribs has cultivated a strong cult following over the years, and it was only a matter of time before it became a real hit. Which song that came back to the charts in 2025 did I miss? Tell me in the comments below.